Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another podcast, Elevated. We back with another podcast. Feel me? We're more free-handed now. Niggas don't got mics and shit, but who cares though?
We gotta keep it going, man. We gotta give y'all this content, so we're gonna record.
Yeah, fuck.
Episode 32. We just gonna get straight into it. Some recent events has been with the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of tying with Kanye and Kyrie.
Nah, bro, it's basically more Kyrie though, bro. You feel me? I don't know if you know about the situation and shit. Feel me, right?
Yeah, he basically shared some film. He basically supported Kanye and shared some film talking about he Wilson Negos. I didn't watch it. I'm not really educated. My brother's more educated on the topic, but I would say it's like, why would you try to ban him from the NBA just from trying to educate people? Would you ban somebody from
He didn't get banned though. He got suspended.
If somebody don't know about the Holocaust and I post a film educating them on the Holocaust, should I get?
No, but listen though, bro. The film, I didn't watch the film either, but I got a synopsis of the film. I read the summary of it, what it was, and in the film, it was talking about what was it black people being the first Jews, actually being the original Jews instead of Jewish people. Mm-hmm. That's what they were saying. Mm-hmm. That was basically why Kyrie was sharing the film to express that. But he didn't. I mean, I think he did know if you watch the film. I mean, in the film it also had a lot of anti-Semitic remarks and Holocaust denial. Some of the parts of the film is denying the Holocaust that it happened, which is not. It's not a good thing to do. You feel me?
They deny that it happened in what manner? How?
They denied it, the Holocaust denial. They denied that thing that happened. They said that Jews. They also said that Jews participated in the slave trade, which is false. So, and that was
according to
this false.
How do you know it's false?
History is false. It's not. They had no part in the slave trade.
You sure?
I mean, based on history, from what I read, they had no part. I mean, I'm not.
Just because it's not in the history book.
I mean, bro, but you can say it about anything.
Never happened.
You can say it about anything, though, bro. You can't. But there's no evidence showing that they had a part in the slave trade. There's no evidence from history, so I can't really say if it's true. But it's from history how we go by history. We go by history, everything. We can't know what is true, which is why, bro.
Listen, have fallacies and misinformation.
But listen, you can say history.
You can't just say history is not.
But listen, you can say history is a fallacy because we can just be oh no, how do we know that shit actually happened? You can say that about everything in history. How do we know what happened? As long as we was not there. So everything we do from secondhand from knowing. It's a fallacy because we can say, oh, how we know what happened? Oh, it was probably fake. Probably this is not misconstrued. It's not real. But you can say that everything about history. You can say that about everything in history though. But if we're playing in that field, how we get history, that shit was not part of history. Jews did not have a hand in the slave trade, and the film was denying Holocaust, which is not a good thing to do. It's not. It's something. It's you're operating in conspiracies.
They said it didn't happen.
That's what they're saying. Holocaust, yeah.
That's absurd. It happened.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm gonna watch the movie and if they don't say that, then we're gonna talk about it again. But we're not here to talk about the movie.
I'm gonna watch it though.
We both didn't watch it, so we cannot speak on something we didn't watch.
But that's what they said in the thing is Holocaust denial, and that is why Kyrie apologized. And if Kyrie if Kyrie knew that his share of the thing had no ill intent, he would not apologize.
Okay, so. Alright, it's denying the Holocaust, that's wrong, but if I feel like it's educating people of the history, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, in that aspect. Because history, I mean, yeah, like you said, it comes from a secondary source.
That's speculation as well.
Some people might be ignorant, and it's speculation.
No, the thing talking about Jews were not the first Jews, and the Africans were black people were the first Jews. That's also speculation as well. It's not proven fact. It's still theory. Mm-hmm. So basically, I don't have a problem with niggas sharing their theories. You know, I mean, everybody got their own conspiracies and shit. But for you to share something that also has something that can be very damaging, because you're a person of influence, whether you know or not, Kyrie. Even though I think you're a weirdo, even though I've been here on this podcast.
Freedom of speech.
Nah, it's not, bro.
Bro, you're a hypocrite.
Listen, I'm not a hypocrite, bro.
Because remember when Joe Rogan was out here saying the N-word, promoting all this stuff?
It's not the same thing.
When other prominent figures have freedom of speech, it's okay. But when Kyrie says it, it's messed up.
But listen,
what happened to freedom of speech, bro?
Listen, bro. That's not.
You said people should be able to say what they said, and people shouldn't be butthurt about it.
But that's
How's it not the same thing?
But that's not the same thing.
Because
the thing why I said with Joe Rogan.
Right?
No, listen. The thing with Joe Rogan, obviously, he said the N-word, which is a word. He was not spewing hate in any type of way. It was a joke. It was not even a joke. He just said the N word. It was a joke.
You got an example. I said other prominent figures that you supported that have had freedom of speech that have hurt communities.
Like who, bro?
And they felt like hate speech. Donald Trump.
What the fuck what are you talking about?
You support Donald Trump, bro.
But what did Donald Trump do that's like that's compared to what Kyrie
He has forms of hate speech towards almost every race throughout history.
Can you name the hate speech he did?
During the Reagan regime, I'm not gonna call it the presidency. That shit was Ronald Reagan regime. Yeah. He was extremely racist. Him and his father toward every community. He was on a newspaper calling people the N words, and he was defacing and defranchising all.
But Donald Trump did get what's his name? He got didn't he get kicked off Twitter or some shit? I disagree with that.
He didn't get kicked off Twitter for hate speech because he was messing with the stock market.
That's why he got kicked off Twitter.
Yes, he was. It was not because of
hate. It was not because of
hate speech, bro. The SEC investigated him.
But why did he said influences? How do you get kicked off Twitter because of that? Because of stock market, whatever.
That's inside trading.
You can get kicked off Twitter because of that?
That's inside trading.
Shouldn't the government handle that instead of Twitter? Twitter is not something that's ran by the government.
The government influenced it though.
Yeah, but like, alright, but
if it was a war right now and the government wants the internet to shut down or media, they can shut it down, bro.
Yeah, but
literally, the government has.
But I didn't know he got kicked off because of Twitter.
I mean, now you know though, bro.
I mean that's because of the thing. But listen, that's not the same thing as
it's not the same
the
thing.
Kyrie situation. Listen,
he doesn't have freedom of speech. He can't just.
Bro,
he
it's not saying he doesn't have freedom of speech. It's not freedom of speech. If you're sharing a video,
you're picking and choosing.
I'm not picking and choosing, bro.
Yes, you are.
I'm not, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Because you don't even like Kyrie, bro. But if it was somebody like Joe Rogan, you would have been on your.
No, I'm not. If Joe Rogan shared a video that was spewing hate towards a community that's like denying the Holocaust, bro, I don't jack that. Because first of all, Kyrie, you're not well informed, bro. He's not well informed, bro. He's doing this because first of all he sees the thing what Kanye is doing, which another ill-informed person. Yes, I would never make a comment like that.
Are you well informed on the topic though?
On what?
On the history. Are you well informed? Are you an expert?
I'm not an expert, but I think.
Are you well informed? You're well informed. Do you think that you're well informed?
Yeah, I think so.
What makes you what gives you the courage?
Because I want to say something. I want to say something so idiotic to say that the Holocaust is denied.
Just because you will not. Just because you will not say nothing does not mean you're well informed. That means you're not informed. That means you don't have enough information to say anything.
Nah, bro. If you're not informed,
that's literally the exact opposite.
Listen, if you're not informed, if I'm not informed, I would not make a comment like that, bro. Mm-hmm. A comment, and it's a serious comment. It's another thing if it's a joke, if in a joking matter. Kanye said that he wants to put DEFCON 3 on Jews, which is not a good thing to say. Why would you say something? First of all, that is the definition of being anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitic is when you do certain things that's putting hate towards a certain group, bringing hate, or you want to put like any type of bad things towards a certain group of people, which is Jews, and when anti-Semitism. And that's the problem, bro. It's not a good message because if you have people who look up to Kanye as well, who are Jewish people, how they supposed to feel? And another thing, if you have people who are investing in Kanye who are Jewish, how are you supposed to operate? It's their company. They can do whatever the fuck they want with their company, bro.
Yeah, they proved the point. They can
do whatever
they both said that Jews are enclose everything.
All right, bro.
Which is true, and I'm not gonna deny that fact.
But listen,
that's true, and they proved this point.
Yo, bro,
proved this point.
Then my thing is too, though, with all this shit about Jews, like, what's the point of saying this? What are we trying to say? What are we trying to do? Like, Jews are running everything. All right, now what? What are we doing?
Kanye felt like he was not in control of his character, of himself. He felt like it was always somebody higher up in control of him, and he wanted to make a difference. He wanted to become Yeezy to be a self-autonomous brand that he doesn't have to rely on these higher powers. And he felt like the Jewish community has been like detrimental to since day one when he was in Nike, Adidas, all of them.
Only Kanye can speak on what actually happened behind closed doors. But like, obviously, yeah, bro.
Yes,
you created relationships.
Nike and Adidas tried to mess with
they also provided a lot of wealth to Kanye as well. It's both. If you wanna talk about what they did bad, they also did a lot of good for Kanye as well. Bro, that's another thing, bro. If Kanye's message is say like, oh, black people, we have to to thrive to get in positions, then let that be your message. Don't like spew hate. Make that a thing of your message.
Because somebody's watching him and you don't know how they're gonna feel, right?
Yeah, if it's somebody, especially somebody who's like a kid.
But what if I was watching Joe Rogan and he said a nigga and I didn't feel away?
Yeah, bro, it's not that.
That's not irrelevant. Is that irrelevant?
But listen, you making it seem
like. Is that
like
irrelevant? But is that irrelevant? How I feel is irrelevant.
That what you said is
how black people feel is irrelevant.
You know why I'm saying it's irrelevant?
I noticed that you only get into this upspurt when white people are threatened or in some type of form.
Bro, it's not the same thing. It's not
the same thing.
Bro, what you're saying is not equivalent to what we're saying right now, bro.
Because Joe Rogan
because you keep saying
making derogatory terms against a race.
But is that
okay
hate
to
speech?
say?
Is that hate speech?
That's hate
speech.
It's hate speech.
That's not hate speech, bro.
They're using the N-word.
He said the N-word he was describing something and said the N-word. He was not spewing any type of hate in any type of way. He didn't use the word the N-word. Even though we use the N-word, which is weird, I don't hear Jews calling other Jews what's a derogatory term for Jews? Whatever term is for Jews. You don't hear other Jews calling other Jews that. So what's the term for Jews?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. Because you don't hear it. So we don't hear, and black people use the N-word, but that's another thing for another day. But listen, bro, what I'm saying is that, bro, that's not equivalent to Kyrie sharing a thing about anti-Semitic. The Holocaust denial.
Do you think people are entitled to their opinions?
Entitled to opinion. Yeah, that's why I said he can believe in conspiracy.
So what is wrong with him sharing it so people can try to get more informed on the topic?
Because it's a form of spewing hate and propaganda as well. Feel me? You saying that. I mean, I think that's kind of. But that's a big.
If he stands on something, bro, you gotta stand on.
But that's not what he was sharing a video for. He was sharing a video for. The thing was talking about blacks were the first Jews to empower. Well, I guess to empower people. I'm guessing that's why he did it, to empower, to make sure people know. But if you would, you should have made it known that you're talking about that instead of just sharing the video and just leaving it up there, bro. That video was talked about that, and it talked about Holocaust now, and it talked about Jewish people controlling everything, doing sneaky stuff, doing things like that.
Do you think it was the delivery?
Yeah, it was the delivery. It was the delivery for fact. Because if he would have stated why he shared the video, he did. He didn't do that until after. Because until he got mad flack for it, which shows that Kyrie, you're kind of.
I believe
lame, bro.
What I get from this, I feel like he's just trying to show black people that Jews might be in power now, but we were the original dudes. So what happened? And the fact that Jew is not a race, but people use it as a religion. It's not a race. It's a religion.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But people use the term Jews, but they use the term Jews so they're not associated with black and stuff like that. And people really use that it basically Jews don't try to associate them with blacks and stuff, but that's where the religion started. I guess that was the message.
What you mean you don't try to associate themselves with blacks?
They try not to associate themselves with
What's wrong with sticking with your community? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with that sticking with your community, not wanting to want to keep it in the soil, you want to build shit in your soil? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Black people we should do that, but we don't. Because I'm not saying it's a bad thing we don't. I think it's kind of impossible for it though, because we have a lot of different but Jewish people they keep shit in their community. What's wrong with that? I think are we envious of them?
They use the term Jew when it's in their favor though, because
what you mean?
When they got back in the day, when they got loans, they used that they were white so they could go get those loans. They are white. They didn't use the term white. I feel like they use it when it's advantageous for them.
You can't say that. That's what they are.
No, this is literally what happened during white flight. Literally, when they were denied loans, they instead of saying that they were Jews, they said that they were white to get those loans. And that is a fact.
But listen, bro. You can't say that they just.
That's I guess that's what he mean by using they use sneaky stuff to gain power.
Nah, you can't say that. I mean, bro.
In a way, yes.
I mean, bro. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that for the whole community. I wouldn't do that, bro.
Majority of them.
No, bro. You can't say that. You can't say majority of them do, bro. You can't.
Majority of them dead. What are you talking about?
No.
And you talk about it's not in the history books. This is in the history books.
But it's not.
Robert Moses, Red Line, and White Flight. That's the whole process.
It's not a majority of them though, bro. It's it's different. I mean, probably there are bad people in the Jewish.
I never said that was bad, but I said that was.
Being sneaky.
I never said that's not bad. I said that's manipulative.
And being manipulative is not bad.
And I said using the term when it's only advantageous to you is bad. That's like me saying I'm half black, but I'm fully white. I only when I want to get into white spaces, I say that I'm white. But when I'm with my friends, I say that I'm black. You're using it when it's advantageous for you.
But I don't think
that's what I'm saying. That's sneaky.
But I don't think
if I look white, but my dad is black, and I look white, but when I'm in to get accepted to these white groups, I say that I'm white. But when I'm with my friends, I'm black. That is sneaky, and that's manipulative.
So you think that's how the Jewish people gained power? All of them, like the majority of them, did that. That's what you.
Well, in New York, that's what they did.
I disagree with that, bro.
That's literally what they did, bro. How can you? And now you're disagreeing with history. At first you said,
but you're saying
disagreeing with history. That legit happened, bro.
You can't say that's majority, bro.
That's what happened, bro.
But no, bro, no.
Literally, they said that. Back in the day, institutions put policies. If the neighborhood had more than 5% Negroes in it would get redlined. Anybody that was associated that was not white they would not get the proper loans.
Jewish people are white,
funding.
They're white, though.
Listen. They were when they first came. They was immigrants. They was Jews. They was hated on too. But then they became whitewashed, and then some of them came whitewashed, and they took on the mantle of being white. And to get those loans, they needed to do that. So they associated themselves as white, left to go to the suburbs with the loans, and they funded for their businesses. They left with crucial businesses for the community, and they came back with money and bought these apartment complexes, these buildings, and this land. That's what I'm saying. They use it to their advantage.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is sneaky, in my opinion. Because if you're gonna stand for something all the way. Now, when it's advantageous for you, and you're gonna defer for it when it's not.
Bro,
that's what I'm trying to say.
But you act like they're not white, though, bro. You say
they were not always considered white. They was not always considered white. They was not always considered white, bro. They was not always considered white.
What are you talking?
They were discriminated when they first came to America. They were discriminated on too. They were not considered white. They was considered. I'm not gonna say dirty white, but they were not considered white.
Bro, all social. That's also social derived terms, bro. They
were. What are you talking about? That literally happened. They were discriminators. They were in tenements.
Yeah.
And then they realized if I say that I'm white, I look white. I can be white. That is sneaky. That is sneaky.
Bro, but they're white though.
That's
bro.
Sneaky.
They're white, and whitewash is not actual it's not.
That is sneaky, bro.
It's social, but
you cannot deny that, bro. You cannot deny.
All right, bro. That act is sneaky, bro. But you can't say a majority of them. That's how they gain power. You can't say that, bro. That's not how a majority of them gain power.
How?
A lot of people.
Because are you using straight facts? Because I'm coming at you.
I'm using straight facts, bro.
Then use straight facts. How they gain power?
Majority of them did not gain power. A lot of them created the communities for them to start. Communities where they went into places to economic places. They economic degrees which makes them get high positions in banking.
Mm-hmm.
J.P. Morgan Chase is a Jewish run bank. What else? Other banks as well. They really focus on pursuing things in economics.
You're talking about now. I'm talking about where it started, bro. You're talking about now. Yes, you're talking about now. But everything has to have a starting point. If you don't look to the past, bro, you won't be able to. You won't be able to tell how they be able to do that now, bro.
But that's not every Jewish person. That's not how they started off, bro. That's not every Jewish person, bro. It's not, bro. That's I'm refuting you saying.
I'm not saying that they start. I'm not saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they started off of wealth, but I'm saying it had to start somewhere, and that's where it started in New York specifically. I'm not denying, but before then, when they were discriminated, before they were poor living in tenements, I'm not denying that, bro. I'm not denying. I don't want you to mix up my words. I'm trying to tell you I'm trying to say they were looked down because they were Jews. They were immigrants. All immigrants were looked down at some point. But when they realized that they can take on the mantle of white and get these loans that they weren't be able to get before, get these loans, get these funding, so they can build generational wealth for the present. Now they're back in New York from the suburbs. They buy property, and now they form these communities in the place where they were first discriminated. They're able to do that now, and now they focus on, okay, my son could get these good degrees. We have our own community. We have our own police. We have our own home care for our elderly. Yeah. All of that. I'm saying yes. I'm not denying that they flourishing now, but I'm saying it started at some point where they manipulated their ethnicity and their race, so it'd be advantageous for them to get till now, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Listen, bro.
And that's straight facts, but you can look all of this up.
But do you think it's logical to say that they're not white, though? Do you think it's logical for them to...
Bro, if you had done that 80 years ago, they would have said that they weren't white, bro.
They're white, bro. But they're white people, though, bro. How can you say... you could say... bro, but you say it's a majority of them, that's how they gain power. I still disagree with that, bro.
Why do you disagree?
You can say that it's certain...
with facts,
You can say that it's certain groups of Jewish people, certain families that probably operate in that type of way. For you to say the whole Jewish race,
I said majority. I did not say. I said
majority. I disagree with that.
I said majority. Bro.
I disagree with that. It's not majority. I disagree with this.
And I'm only speaking of the matter of New York and the urban planning in New York.
I still disagree with that, bro.
Why do you disagree?
Because it was other ways they obtained power, bro.
Like how?
Other ways going to institutions and pursuing degrees under economics. Creating having families, bro. That's another thing. Having families.
And you know why they were able to attend these institutions?
Oh, because they
manipulated their race.
Yeah. I mean, bro.
Yes, literally.
But that's not all.
These institutions would not accept anybody but white back in the day, bro. And you literally know that, bro.
Yeah.
And they
you talking about white or Jewish people?
No, I'm talking about these institutions like would not accept people that were not white, bro. And I'm saying like that
Jewish people are white.
Now they are not. Bro, you're not listening.
But they're white though, bro.
Now you're saying that now because of the past events that occurred, and now they're realized as white. Yes, I'm white. Sometimes they said, "Oh yeah, I'm white. Oh yeah, I'm Jewish. I'm white. I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish." But it's not the case. We'll say for Arabic people, they know that they're Arabic. They say, "Yes, I'm Arabic. I'm not white. I'm Arabic. I might look white, but I'm Arabic. I'm Middle Eastern." They say that, bro.
But Arabic,
they say that, bro. You ask Aki, says, "Yes, I'm Arabic. I might look white, but I'm Arabic." They use that. So it's like, oh, they won't. They know that they're autonomous from the white people. You know, they feel me. They associate themselves. Not to say that because people they support their business and stuff, but they're autonomous. Their culture is their culture. They're not white. They're Arab. They're Arabic, whatever country you come from. But I'm saying that's not the case in New York's history. What I know. With Robert Moses and urban planning, with stuff going in place, they seen that, oh, I might not be able to leave this red line neighborhood that gets less resources because it was red line because it has at least 5% Negroes in it. So okay, I'm gonna manipulate it and say, okay, I'm not Jewish, I'm white now, so I can get these loans and go.
Because you're saying because the Jewish was considered a minority.
Yes, it was considered a minority. That's what I'm trying to show you, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to spread any hate, bro. I'm saying yes.
No, I'm not saying you spread hate.
I'm just saying you gotta look at the past to see what they can do now.
I just don't.
Yes, I feel like now, yes, black people should focus on in-demand degrees and degrees that are stable and good now. But I'm saying like, bro, like that they can do that. Yeah. Yes, that's a good mindset to have, but I'm saying you gotta look at where it started, bro. I'm saying you gotta look where it started. Yeah, you gotta look at it. If you don't know your history, bro, you're gonna repeat it again.
No, listen, bro. I'm not denying that occurred, but for you to say that a majority of, especially I don't agree. I disagree with the fact of New York. I don't think it's majority.
You gotta look at the statistics, bro. My neighborhood before white flight was 90% Jewish, and now
what did they say for the people that but how
it was 90% Jewish and now it's 80% African.
How do you know it's manipulation though? What does the statistics reveal that manipulation occurred? What does the statistics reveal? How do you know what those statistics? It wasn't based off of
I literally wrote a paper on this. So before the white flight, the statistics for my neighborhood and most New York neighborhood, Bed-Stuy, all of that, 90% Jewish, 90% Jewish.
Yeah.
After the red line and the white flight, it became 80% African American.
Yeah. That
literally shows you that they moved from these places with the funding from the banks that they were offered, and then they left. That change in demographics just shows like, bro, they left. They wanted to get out of here. And they got out of here with the loans from the banks.
That's manipulation, though. How does that statistics show that as manipulation, though?
Because they were labeled.
Or is that strategic planning?
Strategic planning?
Yeah.
They didn't plan that.
You sure they didn't plan it? You sure they didn't use strategy because they know, we get loans from the bank. It's gonna allow us to be able to, move to those neighborhoods.
They didn't plan any of the loans.
You don't think that's planning? You could say all that's manipulation, bro?
Yeah, only white people were allowed to get the banks to get the loans, and Jewish people were. They're now.
You're saying white people though, bro?
Yeah, Jews weren't allowed. They were considered as minorities, bro. They were not. Any minority group was not allowed. I'm saying African American, but I mean African American, Hispanics, any minorities were not allowed to get those loans. I'm just saying African American because they were the majority at the time in the population.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that no minorities could be able to get those loans.
And
they denied that. So. They could stay in those neighborhoods and then the white people can leave. And hence the word white flight. So they go to the suburbs and they come back and then they buy back the places they were at. They buy most of the property,
but
so they can control the narrative.
Yeah, so don't you think it's weird though that like we saying like Jews as if it's a race, but instead it's a religion. You know, I can be Jewish if I want. Like if I can convert to Judaism if I want.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we so like it's so unconscious that like people don't get that it's a race. Like black people can be Jewish too.
Yeah.
Like black people can be
Like
Jewish too.
Easy create the Jew.
But when people say Jewish, now we think of like they're white.
Yeah, which is why I feel like it's like it's like a little bit of a sense of like I don't know. We're not moving in a way that shows like accuracy because it's not really because if we're going by the fact that Jews run everything, I mean, are we gonna say the religion is the most powerful religion? Are we saying that as well? Like because we're saying we're putting Jewish people as if they're a race. Are we saying that the religion is running everything? Or that's what we're saying? And I also disagree with that as well. Bro.
I don't know. I think they
disagree with that
too. The word Jews, so they have their sovereignty. Like
because I believe Islam is the most popular religion in the world. I think Islam. I think so. I don't know.
But in history, Christianity definitely does subjugate the most people. Though.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. So what do we like? What do we say?
They mean like they own like everything. Like you live in New York, bro. You know, bro. Almost every building on my block is owned by like Jewish people.
Nah, facts.
Like literally, all these new developers they come in, they're Jewish.
Yeah.
They're buying back the neighborhood. They're buying the neighborhood. Let me say buy back the neighborhood because they did live there before black people did live there. So I'm saying they're buying back the neighborhood and they're displacing these people.
Probably. I mean, I never read the Torah. I never read it, but like I know probably in the Torah they probably preach about like community and stuff. The importance of community. Probably that's why they're so like.
Yeah, and I feel like
that's what I never read the Torah
because they think of it as a collective, and I feel like we definitely should take some notes on them because they think of it as a collective, and I think we should all do that. We only think about ourselves. We only think about what benefits us, but not what benefits the group in a whole to further the generations.
Yeah, but with this situation, like I still stand on my thing. I don't think this was I don't like the way Kyrie conducted himself in this situation.
You can't forget about freedom of speech though, bro. Just because he's not.
Bro, but like, listen.
That's because he's a basketball player. That don't mean he just gotta shut up and play basketball, bro.
But listen though, bro.
Like,
here's my thing too. Like with basketball as well. Basketball is like basketball is like a medium where like people can all. Like everybody from every walks of life, every culture, every religion, we can all meet up and watch something because we all share the same value of like enjoying basketball. So, that's why I'm not too really.
But he was not playing basketball.
But listen, but it's a part. But he's a basketball player. But listen, bro, and it's getting covered on NBA TV and everything. But listen, let me finish what I'm saying. That's why I don't like me personally. I don't like when sports and politics get intertwined, sports and like social politics. I feel like it takes away from like what we're there to do. What's the purpose? We're here to get entertainment from.
So you basically just saying shut up and play basketball.
I mean, I didn't.
That's what you're saying, bro.
I mean,
he has his own opinions, bro. He's a complex. Bro, like everybody. He has entitlement to his own opinions.
Yeah, bro.
Freedom of speech, all of that, bro.
That's a fact, bro. But I'm not. Me personally, I'm not really. If that's not what you're paid to do, bro, like I'm not really too for that, bro. I will keep my shit like I mean, you don't have to post it if you believe that you can.
And I feel like Kyrie.
And you're not an activist, bro.
And I feel like Kyrie got he got away with a lot of stuff because like Kyrie, all he did was take a knee and then niggas kicked him out the NFL. And he was not spreading hate. He was really standing up for a cause.
I mean, it could be hate. I mean, we don't see it as hate, but it could be hate for cops, bro. Cops who are soldiers and people who care about the flag. It could be hate because of that. Because football is considered American sport, and football does a lot for like veterans. They do a lot of charity work. So the veterans might feel away because the captain's taking a knee because he feels like he's disrespecting the flag that that veterans fight for. That could be why.
What happened to freedom of speech, bro?
It's freedom of speech.
He has his own ideas, like bro. He's not just a basketball player. He's more than that, bro.
I understand that.
He grew up. He's a grown ass man. He has millions. He probably educated himself. He's like, yo, I have my opinion. If you don't stand for something, bro, you're gonna gonna fall for something, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, bro. You gotta stand up, bro.
So why do we pity him for him getting suspended if you're supposed to stand for something? Yeah, take that suspension.
I don't pity him.
That's it. I don't pity him.
I don't. No, I'd be like, yo, take that. Yes.
You have a problem? You have a problem?
I don't have a problem, bro. I would have apologized. Suspended.
I wouldn't have apologized. That's how you know he's not like that, bro.
That's what he messed up. He should have apologized.
That's how you know he's not like that.
Nobody is like.
He's not like that.
Kanye is.
And Joe Rogan not like that.
Kanye is mentally ill, but like I feel like to a certain extent, okay, some of the stuff was making sense. But I feel like nobody was standing up for him, and that's the only the situation with Kanye. He just felt like amused and like with the underlying mental illness. I'm not saying correlation is causality, but like I feel like it had like, bro, he just felt like he was amused for his entire career. Like there was everybody's like just using him, like you feel me. And after a while, you're gonna break out, especially with his mental illness. I'm not saying it caused it, but it's like, bro, you're not gonna want to feel like that forever. You want his sovereignty, bro.
He definitely got mental illness, and I feel like it's very insincere for people to deny he doesn't have mental illness. When he came out and said that he's bipolar, and he said which is a mental illness. He has mental illness, which is why he says a lot of like deranged things. It's not
unprovoked.
Like it's very sporadic, bro. Like, and it's not, and he's just saying things like he says, like he doesn't operate like he's trying to like do something besides talking, bro. That's why I give him. Like he's not really. I don't really see him saying that Jews run anything. All right, what are we doing next? What are you saying next? Mm-hmm. Is that need to say? I mean, he is doing stuff. I mean, I guess it's needed to say if you're you as a person.
I mean, he is. You can't say he's not doing so. He said Jews run everything. He got out of all his contracts, and now he's gonna start Yeezy as a whole brand by himself.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't say he's not doing anything. And remember,
he's doing a lot for himself.
I remember when he did the thing with brought shoes to Africa. Adidas didn't want him to do that, so he had to buy those Yeezys from Adidas and do that. They didn't want him to do that, bro. So he had to do that himself. He wants to do things like that.
They can do those companies are denying him. They're partners, though, bro. You can't. I mean, I don't know if they're partners. I mean, you work. I mean, does he work for Adidas or he a partner? I don't know the right term for it.
I don't really. I think he's more like a creator. I feel like
he don't own Adidas, so I guess he does work for them. He's a creator from.
Yeah.
I guess you could, but like.
I guess he's the designer.
I guess. But Adidas can do whatever they want with their company. That's another thing, bro. Like if they feel like.
And that's how he felt like. Yeah, he didn't have no control. You did the set.
That's not your company.
So he left. You said you didn't do nothing about that.
I mean, you left.
You said you didn't do nothing about it, bro. He left.
For you to like, you feel me? I'm not saying probably. But like what you're spewing hate, bro. Obviously, if we're getting reports saying that like you got Jewish teachers in schools like their students are fucking spewing hate, which is their room. That's these kids is lame, bro. Feel me? A bunch of nerds. They spewing hate to the Jewish teachers because of what Kanye said, which is not a good thing. Which is why you may not think that your words are gonna like are gonna hurt like probably like adults. Probably.
I feel like everybody knows not to listen to Kanye now. That nigga is that.
Yeah, he's.
But I feel like I seen this thing. He was like, he did this to get out of his like contracts quicker. I feel like okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Bro, at the expense of like coming at a whole coming at a group of people.
Niggas is gonna buy Jesus regardless, bro.
Yeah, niggas. I'm not saying. Niggas
gonna buy.
I'm not worried about that, bro. It's just like I don't think it's a good mindset to have. I don't think you should hate anybody. I don't think hate in any type of form is a bad mindset to have. Because like it's not good because hate is not gonna solve anything. You're always gonna think of hate. Every time you see a Jewish person, you're gonna have bad. And that Jewish person.
So how do you feel about LeBron saying that to comment on Kyrie? You think he's like a?
What he say?
He's like I can't stand with you, bro. You showing hate to the community. And,
that's what he said.
And people was coming for LeBron. Yeah.
What did LeBron say?
He said he can't stand with Kyrie. I don't condone any hate and go like that. People say he was like he a sheep or whatever. Some shit.
I mean, bro, I don't think he's a sheep. I mean, if he truly feels that way, if he feels like that was hate speech, and I think it was hate speech, I think the video was hate as well.
That's the thing with social media, bro. It's all agenda, bro. If you felt that way, bro, why the fuck are you posting that shit on Twitter?
What?
Like LeBron, like why would that's my favorite player, but like why the fuck are you posting that on Twitter, letting people know that I'm not fucking with my bro, like I'm not fucking.
He's like,
bro, talk to him in private, nigga.
I mean, bro,
you got his line, bro. Talk to him in private, tell him he's bugging.
That's the thing about like you. LeBron, in the past he's been trying to like break from basketball and try to like participate in sort of social spheres and shit. So that's the reason. That's the bad thing about it, bro. That's a drawback of being considered more than a basketball player and not just focus on basketball. That's a drawback of it. You're gonna be people are gonna expect you to start to speak up on situations. Yo, bro. R.P. Kobe, I love you, bro.
I don't think anybody was asking him to speak up with anything.
Listen, but listen though, in the past he's been outspoken about certain social things that happen. So people are going to expect him to hear his word. That's what he's hold to. You have to accept that, LeBron. You have to accept if you're gonna.
But the thing is, like, bro. So like you declare you globally declare like, yeah, I'm not fucking with bro. But when niggas was telling LeBron,
he said he's not fucking.
He was like, I can't condone.
He can't condone that.
But when niggas in the NBA was telling LeBron to shut the fuck up and like dribble a basketball, Kyrie was right behind him like, yo, bro. He's more than a basketball player.
But LeBron is attacking Kyrie because he doesn't agree with the message Kyrie's spreading. I mean, Kyrie was supporting LeBron because he agreed with LeBron. Because I think that was all based around Trump, all right?
Mm-hmm.
It was based around Trump, so I guess Kyrie has the same feelings toward. But LeBron doesn't agree with what Kyrie shared. He don't agree with the video Kyrie shared. He don't agree with it, so he's not gonna support him. He's not saying he don't fuck with him. He's saying he don't support what he did. He don't support what he did. That's why I disagree with having like intertwining any type of social stuff with. That's why I mean, bro. If I was a basketball player, bro, I'm playing basketball. Ask me about the game, bro. Don't ask me about shit that does not pertain to basketball, bro. That's what I'm saying. Again, shout out Kobe.
Damn,
you never heard Kobe fucking talking about this nigga. Kobe's talking about him the night he's scoring, what he's doing for
basketball is his personality, bro.
That's not his personality. When Kobe retired, you see what Kobe did. Kobe won an Oscar. He wrote a children's book and everything, bro. Come on, bro.
About what?
He just knows how to separate it too.
What was the book about?
Mindset. Mindset for achieving your goals. So, bro, and Kobe also did a lot of charity work outside. I mean, he always been doing charity, but he did. But even outside of it, you didn't hear Kobe talking about like certain shit. He kept that because he knows what he is. He does what he realized that people are influenced by what he did as a basketball player. So he's gonna be mindful of what he says.
Do you think he did that, or he just did that because he didn't want it to mess up his image? Because these people have images. I
feel like from what I got from Kobe career, I feel like he's like a person who's strictly about business, about what he does, like about basketball. Just like Jordan, I mean, in a sense.
Because if he came out like Kyrie, that could have messed up his career. You don't never know. He can have opinions like that and not speak on it because he don't want it to mess up his career. Because
he want niggas to focus on the game, on his basketball. No, that's what he's paid to do.
You don't know that, bro. You just don't. You don't know that, bro. And I don't know this either.
Of course you don't know that.
You don't know that,
From what we've seen, though, we can tell that Kobe kept the basketball his whole career.
Not everybody gotta care, bro.
The only time they try to fuck up Kobe is like when they try to say he cheated on his wife or some stupid shit. I don't know if it was rape. He said that.
Yeah, he did. They said that he raped.
Yeah, they said that he raped, but like he didn't. I mean, he never really spoke about it. Every time
they brought it up, cheated on his wife too.
Yeah, every time they spoke about it, he never really he said probably
because he has lawyers, bro. You know his lawyer's gonna tell him not to say shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But like, here's the thing. That's another thing. He kept it basketball, bro. A lot of people, we don't really remember that from Kobe. I know that girl tried to like when Kobe died. That news anchor tried to like bring it up when he died. Like I don't know, but she tried to do that. But you never really heard Kobe to not talk about basketball because he's a basketball player. That's why niggas get weird. That's why niggas is weird about when Kawhi be like, yo, why Kawhi never post on social media? Bro, he's just like, you know what I mean? You can call it old school, but he just want to keep it basketball. Judge him about his basketball, bro.
I mean, silence is the answer, bro. He probably just don't want to be looked at that way, so mess up his career. Or that could be detrimental to your career.
Or he just want to keep. I mean, is that a bad thing to do? Is that a bad thing to do? He doesn't want to speak on things that he feel like is gonna cause him to like. People are gonna cause him to detract from him and not keep.
Like I said, bro, you gotta stand for something, bro.
I mean, how do you know you don't stand for something, bro? Just because he don't say it on social media?
That's like you said, these people have power and like.
And he's not an activist, bro. Mm-hmm. These niggas is basketball players is not activists. That's another thing. Y'all niggas is not activists. You only can be
one thing at a time.
You're not an activist, bro. These niggas is not activists, bro. These niggas came in the league talking about basketball. That's why I know Kyrie's a fucking.
You can mature, bro. You can mature.
Kyrie,
he's been in the league for almost 7 years.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. I'm a person, bro. I'm a person like, bro. I understand people gotta get closer to God. I understand, like, I feel like religion is a good thing to have.
So when you're a lawyer, you're only jacking law. You're not jacking nothing else.
Kyrie turned Muslim during COVID, bro.
Collins,
come on, bro.
So when you turn a lawyer, you're not jacking nothing else but law.
I'm not jacking nothing else.
You can't jack nothing else but law.
But do I have to mix my personal life with my career? Do I have to do that? Is that something that is a necessity I have to do? Do I have to intertwine my career with what I do outside? No, I don't. Mm-hmm. I don't even like doing that now. I try not to do that because, you know, it brings a lot of things. It's not always a good thing to have people in your mind, bro. feel me? As long as I do it.
Just because Kyrie said something, that doesn't mean he has people in his mind.
I mean, he is. You
can have people in your mind.
You're getting into your ideals, bro.
You can be like, oh, don't say nothing. That's having something in your mind as well. And when people tell you,
how do you know?
When somebody tells you. That's the thing, bro. You don't know. You're assuming, and I'm assuming too, bro. You can't. Just because Kobe's your favorite player, bro, that don't mean you know every aspect of his life, bro.
Both our assumptions could be valid. You feel me? Both our assumptions are valid. I'm not denying your assumption as well. But I feel like from what we've seen, we see Kobe has not been in any type of way to intertwine his personal life with basketball. Mm-hmm. He tried not to. The only time he got caught up in that is when when the girl came out and alleged that Kobe.
The thing I feel you. The thing with Kobe, his love basketball never died, but your love can die sometimes. He probably just not really fucking with basketball anymore.
Who, Kyrie?
Yeah, bro.
So get out the league.
Nah, bro.
Get the fuck out the league.
No, these niggas making millions. Why the fuck would I get out? I wouldn't get out either.
That's all these niggas pillagers. These niggas will put up 10 points and say some dumb shit.
You think these badass players that's making the millions, you think they're gonna stop playing? Why would you stop playing?
We came here to watch you play, Kyrie, gang. We came here to watch you play, help you win championships for the team. But you out here trying to be an activist, Jesse Jackson.
I don't blame him, bro. He collecting that check from the same people that he's talking about.
You think that's privilege? You think that's basketball player privilege?
What?
Today? You think that's
the contracts and shit?
Yeah, these niggas is getting paid for being trash. Worry about that. And all these niggas can do is talk. Come on, bro. That's not fair.
Bro. You made it, bro.
Yeah, you made it, bro. But like, yo, bro, tread lightly. Know what you're doing, bro. And don't get mad if some nigga kick you out because you saying some dumb shit. Most of these teams are owned by Jewish niggas, bro. I think Adam Silver is Jewish. I think the commissioner, he's Jewish. Bro, they have the right to kick you out if you want, bro. You're privileged to fucking be able to make millions for your family dribbling a basketball, which is not that crazy thing to do, bro. They don't require nothing. I'm not even being a hater.
You're acting like they're gonna hate. It's not easy. You're trying, bro.
Facts. But it's physical, bro. We talking about that's physical prowess, bro. We're not talking about. It doesn't require that much of mental prowess, nigga.
Yeah, you're chatting.
No.
You're chatting.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
You're chatting.
Let me finish what I'm saying, bro. Can I finish what I'm saying, bro? Basketball is not you can alright, I hear you about to say you can make the argument, sometimes you gotta use your mental, you gotta run up plays and shit. But primarily that shit is based on physicality and skill. It's not a mental demanding sport. Say compared to someone being a fucking philanthropist or a philosopher, that requires shit of the mind. You feel me? Which is harder, I feel, to develop than physicalities because some people are blessed with physical stuff more than other people. Everybody has the same starting point as mine, but that's another debate too because some niggas are. And we need to rack that too. Some other nigga, bro. He's chatting. But yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like. Kyrie, bro, I don't really feel me. Kyrie, you know what my opinions about you, Kyrie. I think you're a nerd. I think you gotta start playing basketball. So we don't care about what you talking about, bro. Feel me? We understand. Inshallah, you Muslim. I feel me. I fuck with you, bro.
Kyrie, you gotta shut up and play basketball, bro.
Nah, word facts. You feel me? That part. What you said?
I feel like Kyrie, bro, just.
Shut up and
deliver your message better, bro. You gotta do more.
Don't deliver no message.
Especially when you're in a high position like that, bro. You gotta really go do your due diligence before you post some shit, bro.
Nah, it
might be spewing hate or whatever.
Let's continue playing basketball, Kyrie. Let's continue playing basketball. You too much divulged in all this shit.
Man, Kyrie, come back to
nigga watch his one YouTube video.
Kyrie been going downhill since he left.
Bro, that nigga watches one YouTube video and thinks he's a fucking a Nobel Prize.
What's the top niggas? Who's the niggas? The Hotep niggas?
Hotep.
The Hotep niggas?
Yeah, them niggas that be claiming... Y'all niggas is dating them too, bro. I fuck with y'all niggas, but I don't really... You feel me? That shit corny to me, bro. Feel me? If you're a nigga that lives life on conspiracies, you're for me, you know what you are, bro. I'm about to say it, bro. But... Yeah, man, Kyrie, get well, bro. Kanye, seek help. You feel me? Kanye, be careful.
Definitely to seek help.
Yeah, seek help, bro. You feel me? And people who are watching these celebrities... Yo, bro, live your life, bro. Stop going by. Kyrie's the same nigga.
To be honest, this shit don't even matter, bro.
This shit don't matter. But listen,
bro.
Listen, at the end of the day, bro, if everything we fucking say on this podcast, at the end of the day, bro, focus on what you're doing, bro. Stop getting too infatuated. All this shit distracts you if you care, but none of this shit matters, bro.
If you broke, you're not in no position to even help. So make sure you get yourself straight before you do that. That's how I feel, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro, me and bro, we can disagree on what we talking about before that, but we both agree to the fact that, yo, bro, you gotta fix up what's going on in your crib, bro, in your household, what's going on in your life before you can really
make it better.
No, for me, this is what we doing this because it's a podcast. We gotta talk more situations, but like, bro, in my real life, bro, I don't give a fuck about that. If I got some shit going on, what I'm going to focus on that, I don't give a fuck about what Kyrie going on. He's the same nigga as me. He just
first of all, that nigga is rich, bro.
Bro, and he's the same nigga, bro. Yeah, bro. But what I'm saying is though, we both got everybody experiences problems, bro. Just because this nigga is nigga cloud, but because this nigga is fucking yeah, just because this nigga is fucking got riches, bro. He's the same nigga, bro. That shit don't fucking matter, man. Just focus on yourself, man. Don't worry about it. This shit's all entertainment at the end of the day, bro. You don't know Kanye, you don't know Kyrie, but you know yourself, bro. So get yourself right. Fuck you talking about? You feel me? Yo, but like, comment, subscribe on the podcast. This is a good podcast.
Make sure you share the link.
Yo, like I said again, bro.
Show love, man.
What podcast in Brooklyn is having conversations like this, bro? Like this is actually like this is a scholarly conversation we just having, bro. Y'all niggas keep putting us with other podcasts. Y'all niggas subscribe to other podcasts. Just talk about the same thing. I mean, watch the podcast. Suck my dick if you don't, bro. That's all I gotta say. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe for me. We out. Peace. Yeah, this nigga.